present you very interesting possibility which you can get when using DBeaver with OSaaSJDBc driver. First of all, I hope you're already familiar with OSaaSJDBc driver, which allow you to do any kind of queries against Oracle SaaS Fusion application. I have here connection to SaaS instance, and just to run single query, we can run this query and get result. But today I want to speak about possibility to manipulate with data. Manipulation, I mean update or insert new records to Oracle Fusion Cloud based on very rich range of sources. So let's start from common task in any implementation project, data migration, and I will do data migration for supplier. Okay, I have here some kind of connection. I will explain later what is this kind of connection. Actually, it's connection to virtual database. The database doesn't require any install, anything. Even it can be it can run fully in memory, and sometimes it will be our choice. But if you want to save logs or of our work, maybe we will choose persistent database. I will open new script. Okay, here I have created CSV file with supplier data. There's single file with data for supplier headers, addresses, sites. Okay. Now first of all, I want to see this data. I can do regular select from CSV file. Okay. Now to work, I can continue to work on this CSV file, but I prefer to create some kind of temporary table which will contain this data, because I'm going to run queries so as I said, I'm going to run queries to compare data from this CSV file against already existing data in Oracle Fusion, because maybe some of suppliers exist in this file, maybe already exist in Fusion. So I will create temporary table. Okay, table created. I can now even do select from this table. Okay. We can see that we have about 1000 of lines, but it's not 1000 of suppliers because there's multiple lines for supplier because of multiple addresses and maybe multiple sites on every address. Okay. Now I want to bring data from SaaS instance. I can run now next query. If I will do this without create temporary as select, just as a query, in this way, I will see data from post suppliers view in Oracle Fusion SaaS instance. So as with CSV, I want to create temporary table from this data. Okay, table created. And now I can test it. This data is just was loaded from Oracle Fusion SaaS. Now we can continue. I have already created okay, I will remove this part only to show that it actually merging with existing data. So I will limit it, for example, for 15 lines. It's 15 lines from the file. We can see here multiple suppliers. And now I can run this merge. For this merge, we can see that some of suppliers already exist and other are not. So let's check. Okay, so I did some pause to open the system just to check that, for example, this supplier actually doesn't exist. Let's check. Procurement. Supplier. Manage suppliers. Okay. ABC Bank here, but ABC Bank -1 is not here. Okay. So now I can run whole script. Actually, this is the same select, same query, but with using of two functions. One function does insert and second one update. Here there is actually environment variable which holds connection details, because as you understand we need to execute here REST API, and for REST API we must have connection details. So for this data API will run for 15 lines. Some of them will be created and some updated. It's only to demonstrate, so I don't have actual data to update. It will be the same, only for demonstration. Sorry, when I copied my data, I copied with limit 5. And all of them were for update. Okay, I will revert it to 15 and run one more time. Now we can see updates, and here we can see creations. Let's check the same ABC Bank 1. As you can see, the second supplier ABC Bank 1 was successfully created. In the same way, we can continue and add addresses, sites, and any other information to supplier. Even more, if we want, we will start from the beginning, because now our data is not consistent. We have more suppliers already created in SaaS instance. So, and if we want to start from the beginning, we will add creation. We don't need actually here the select. And now we can run whole script. as you can see, and it was expected for the same 15 lines, first 15 lines, we will do only update because every supplier from first 15 lines already exists in Fusion. If I will expand $25, and I always will start from the beginning. I don't need to actually know when exactly I was stopped on previous run. I always start from the beginning. Run a script. Yes, no problem. DBeaver asked me if I want to close this results. Yes, I don't need them. Now, okay, it already recreated actual data from Fusion. And now run API. Okay, let's see. Now API was executed for 25 lines. When only 5 were created. In this way, we can safely do data migration. We can do data fix in very easy way when we have always respect to already existing data in Oracle SaaS, and we don't need any program knowledge, not any program skills. We only need to know SQL, and we even don't need any additional tools like Postman, because exactly same we have, for example, vendor ID, exactly same as we do from Postman, we can do now from DBeaver. If we want to see the data from this vendor exactly as in Postman, we can execute function called select, and we only need to provide correct URL. Okay. Now we get response exactly as we got it in Postman or any other tool. But as you can see, everything we do here from DBeaver, and we can online update, insert data, and temporary table which I have created here is not required. Actually, we can work directly on this query. But when we do some joins between local data like CSV data and remote data like Fusion data, this query may take a long And when we one time downloaded all data locally to memory, as you can see, it ran very quickly. The source can be not only CSV, it can be, for example, Oracle on-prem. I will show this possibility in next video. And target can be other than Oracle SaaS. For example, we can do download data from Oracle SaaS app and directly insert it to our on-prem database.